What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. I told y'all that video games would be a pillar of this channel going forward, and I meant that, and I meant it. So, I am super stoked for Ninja Gaiden 4, which comes out tomorrow. And I know today I usually do the DC podcast, um, but I'm going to, for this week only, I'm gonna do both podcasts on the same day. So I'm gonna do both podcasts tomorrow. I'm gonna record them and upload them both tomorrow. So I hope you guys are okay with that. But Ninja Gaiden 4 comes out tomorrow, so I wanted to do a video on it before it comes out. So yeah, I'm stoked for this game. Since it was announced January of this year, ladies and gentlemen, right? So every year Xbox does an event, an event called what do they call it? Developer Direct. That's what they call it. Developer Direct. And it's usually every January. So that's where they announce Outer Worlds 2 and is coming this year, and Ninja Gaiden 4, and uh we saw Excavation 33 for the sixth time and stuff like that, and it's where they announce what they have coming for the year, right? Basically. And when I saw Ninja Gaiden 4, because that was their big surprise, I'm like, oh shit. Because I grew up playing the Ninja Gaiden games, because the Ninja Gaiden games, they're hard, but they're really fun to play, especially if you get good. Right? They're really fun to play. So for me, I remember, I had an original Xbox. My dad got an original Xbox from his friend, so that's what I grew up playing. And then I got the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation and the PS4, and then I came back. You guys know my goal. I've said it here multiple times. My goal is to get both consoles every generation going forward. Because I think Game Pass is the best deal in gaming, and let's be honest, Xbox has really been improving it on their exclusive games, and you guys know, PlayStation has, in my opinion, the best exclusives in gaming. So yeah, for me, I get both because Game Pass is the best deal in gaming, and Xbox has really been improving their exclusives, and 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 PlayStation has the best exclusives in gaming still. So yeah, but for me, what gets me excited about this one is they're bringing it back after a decade, or after over a decade. It's been 13 years, right? And it's not just Koei Tecmo and Team Ninja that's working on it. The developer that's leading it is one of the best action game developers of all time, in my opinion. Platinum Games is leading it. Platinum Games, if that name doesn't sound familiar to y'all, their games will. So they made Metal Gear Solid Revengeance. They made Bayonetta 1, 2, and 3. They made Vanquish. They made Nier Automata. They made Transformers Devastation, which is a great game, by the way. They like um and yeah, they're action game gods, right? They're action game masters. The way they develop gameplay is so fun and so unique to their style that I'm very excited to see Team Ninja and Platinum Games collaborate on this game. So yeah, this game seems very interesting because it also this game, for Ninja Gaiden fans like myself, it picks up from Ninja Gaiden 3. And I am going to have a controversial take here, but I don't give a fuck because I'm very honest on this channel. Ninja Gaiden 3 was a good game. I'm going to say it. Ninja Gaiden 3 was a good game. I know people do not like that game as much. The gameplay wasn't as good, but the story was miles better than um, Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2, in my opinion. So I'm hoping they take the story elements from 3 and like improve the gameplay by a lot, right? For 4, right? And stuff like that. And that's what they look like. They look like they are doing. So what we know so far is we play as in Ninja Gaiden 4. We play as Yakumo, and Yakumo is a member of the Raven clan. So usually in the Ninja Gaiden games, we play as a guy named Ryu Hayabusa, um, and but and Ryu Hayabusa is playable in this game, but he's not the main protagonist. Yakumo is, right? It actually looks like from the trailers that you actually have a boss fight with Ryu Hayabusa because stuff like that. So yeah, like for me, I'm excited to see what they do with that. Usually, like if they were to say like Ryu Hayabusa like wasn't in this game and it was only Yakumo, I would be kind of nervous. But it looks like they're merging like the legacy of a franchise with a jumping on point for new players, right? Which you can't be mad at, bro. Like Ninja Gaiden hasn't had a game in 13 years, as I said. So you can't be mad at that. Like that they want to get new players involved as well, right? But yeah, it looks like the gameplay is still the same. I love Soulsborne games as much as the next guy, but actually my favorite games with action in them are like Devil May Cry and like games like this where you can learn combos and learn special moves and power ups and stuff like that, and they also challenge you, right? Like those are my type of favorite games. So yeah, if you're asking how I bought this game, what edition did I buy and stuff like that. So as you guys know, I have both consoles, and my plan is, for as long as I'm able to get both consoles going forward every console generation, right? So right now I have a PS5 and the Xbox Series X. Ninja Gaiden 4, because it's published by Xbox Studios, is on Game Pass if you have Game Pass Ultimate, right? And so the way I got it, and this is the first time I've done this, right? But the way I got it is Xbox, for the games that they publish, which means they'll be on Game Pass forever, basically, because they publish them, has a thing where you can like get the deluxe edition content for a very, 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 very reduced price, right? So I decided to get that. So I decided to get the premium edition upgrade for Ninja Gaiden 4, which comes out tomorrow. I just got that like 5 minutes ago. So I've never done that before, but apparently Ninja Gaiden 4 comes with an expansion. So I'm like, yeah, I would rather spend $30, $33 to be exact, than $130 on the deluxe edition, right? Right? So like, if this works out, like, this is how I'm gonna buy games on my Xbox. Well, games that Xbox publishes from now on. I'm just gonna buy the premium edition upgrade if this is how it works out. For games that I'm really excited for, right? So yeah, for me, I'm just excited to see what they do with the Ninja Gaiden franchise. I hope this is received really well, because I want more of the Ninja Gaiden. Like, Ryu Hayabusa and the Ninja Gaiden universe is a really cool universe and stuff like that. And yeah, you have Platinum Games developing it, dude. Like, which Platinum Games is like, as I've said, like they make great gameplay, right? Like, their combat is fun to play but hard to master, and Ninja Gaiden is fun to play but hard to master. So I think people will really enjoy this game. And speaking of video games, guys, so Ninja Gaiden is not the only game you're gonna see me do a review of, or part of a review of this week. I mean, not well. I don't know about review, but definitely an impressions video of Ninja Gaiden 4 coming this week. But also, Dispatch starts releasing this week, and what I mean by starts releasing, they're dropping 2 episodes for the next 4 weeks, I believe. So like there's 8 episodes of Dispatch. Episode 1 and 2 drop today. You pay, I think my guy said $30, and you get the whole game. But it's episodic because it's made by the guys that made like Wolf Among Us, Batman the Telltale series, The Enemy Within, the Walking Dead games. They also made Michonne. They made The Expanse, right? Like they made a lot of stuff. Like, so I'm also very. It's made from the guys that like a bunch of those guys left that studio and created a new studio, and so it has this new studio that's making Dispatch has a like it has a bunch of people from old school Telltale games, and it has a stacked voice cast, right? And it's a superhero thing. So the stacked voice cast is like Laura Bailey, Aaron Paul, Jeffrey Wright, Troy Baker, Travis Willingham, a lot of people that you would recognize, right? But yeah, so this week is big for video games because tomorrow we get Ninja Gaiden 4, and then Dispatch starts next week. And once we get the episode schedule for Dispatch, like the episode cadence of Dispatch, I will be reviewing it like I review a TV show on here, basically. Dispatch, I will be reviewing like I review a TV show, right? So, episode 1 and 2 will come this week when I beat them. Episode 3 and 4 will come next week or the week after. I forget if it's every 2 weeks or every week. I think it's every week. Episode 5 and 6 would come the week after that, and then episode 7 and 8 would come the week after that. So yeah, like this week has a lot of video game stuff. I'm just really excited for both video games that we're getting this year. This week, not this year, this week. And yeah, so thank you so much for all your support. Again, if you guys are excited for Ninja Gaiden 4, please leave your thoughts in the comments below. And I will be doing at least, because I don't know how long the game is, a impressions video of Ninja Gaiden 4 this week. So yeah, thank you so much for all your support, and I hope you have a great day.